story continue, where she was trembling on humiliation around? Mino asked if he did good a while ago. Her mode changed in a sudden. Yes, you really did really well, Mino, she said. As a reward, he can have some cake. Since this is the prince's ball, it's bound to be the best cake in the city, which makes him so excited to eat the cake he was on his way there he was bumped into. The Paris. The Count. Mino, don't run off like that, she said. I'm sorry, sir, he didn't mean any trouble. But no words from him. Why allow the child to come to a place like this? He asked. She was stunned. Excuse me, she said. What is he trying to say? Who is this guy? He looks vaguely familiar. It's the prince's birthday celebration. Any noble is welcome to attend? She said. What I mean is, wouldn't the child be afraid to be brought into this kind of situation, he said. Is he questioning me as a parent? Lady Capulet, I know you've expected for these kinds of reactions from everyone, but still went and dragged your son along to the fire pit. It's clear that you're purposely subjecting your son to such a cruel environment, he said. What game are you planning here? He asked. You're directly assuming things about me even though we've only just talked, she said. You know full well that is not what I meant, and it is very rude for you as well to conclude my personality right in the get-go. You did it to me first, good sir, she said. I was merely thinking for the child's well-being, he said. Milo was confused. She was sighed. See here, sir, the way I see things rather than leaving him behind to perish in the shadows. She remembered what her father's words during their discussion before. He should neither be seen nor heard. She was hurt by those words. It's better to show my son how to behave. I want my son to live confidently in this world, she said, unlike how she used to live. The place was silence. Very well, stay behave, little one, he said. Thank you, Mr. Mino said. I have to suggest the strawberry tarts, Lady Capulet, he said. The head chef took extra care to make them sweeter for tonight's ball, he added. I'm sure you and the little one will enjoy them. Who was that guy? It leaves her speechless. What's this? I've never seen Count Paris smiling like that before, she wondered. What's so special about her? Eating sweets. She don't mind what others thinking about her. She used to it anyway. Two ladies approached her. She sensed no good from them, and was being humiliated by them, but still she remained her composure as a lady of the Capulet. She introduced her son, which Mino shows respect to them. I shall not stop myself from admitting that little Mino is rather cute, the lady said. This lady was obsessed of her. Why, as she keeps on following her. Her name is Claudia. She was introduced her son to her, but gives a gloomy look to the little boy. Mino was scared. Oh yes, what an adorable little thing, she said. She told him to give respect to the lady, but he refused. She was a lucky woman. She was surprised that the Capulets did not disown her because she was given birth to an illegitimate child. As expected of Lady Claudia, she goes straight for the kill. The Capulets are known for their kindness, she said. She knows exactly where this is going. It is already very clear whose side the other two are going to take. They insist to tell them who the father is. Guess, is she slept with a man she don't know? I believe I'm not obligated to tell you anything. Even so, I would prefer if you ladies avoid talking about a father when my son is around, she said. I think it's best if I were the one who tells him that particular matter, when I believe he is old enough to understand. They were silent. Nothing's changed. She's as level-headed as ever. Mino spotted a group of children behind him. He wants to play with them too, and was bumped into something. The guy was in rage, which he apologized. It put her into alarms. As if when he was about to touch Milo, Rosaline blocked him with fierce look on her eyes. I am his mother. You should be holding me accountable, not the child, she said. She took her off him for a second, and this already happens. How have she managed to fail so quickly? He insisted her son ruined his clothes. He asked if what can she say about it. She was deeply apologized, and it's her own carelessness. I will pay for the damages. Your son must learn the ways of our society, how to behave and act around people of high status, he said. He's still a child, she said. He called him a bastard, and must receive a harsher punishment he'll never forget, he said. She needs to compose herself, but she can't just let him stomp on her son when she's about to make a move. Someone's topping her shoulder. It was Count Paris. She was speechless. How come he showed up in this situation? Count Paris asked the noble if he can refrain from such undignified behavior on the night of the prince's birthday, and there's no reason to react like that. Instead, why don't he ask an assistant to assist him to get changed? The prince interrupted him, for what is he about to say? You're taking away the fun if the evening prince, Aeschylus say. Lord Sirignoli had gone over the top just now. A child is still a child, after all. But still, do you not think the Count is helping the child only because he sympathizes with him? The guy was flustered and walked out. She took a glance at him. Claudia is roaming around Rosaline among the crowd. She was looking at his face. Before anything else, she needs to stop it. Was she touched? Is it because he was helping her? The party must continue, Prince Aeschylus said. Rosaline, step in. Please accept my gratitude, my lord, she said. She should have been able to handle this matter herself. Mino intervened. She flinched. It seems the little one is in state of shock. I'll take you someplace you can rest. I'm certain your feet hurt from standing for so long, he said. I appreciate the offer, my lord, but I'd prefer to bring my son home so he can take a proper break from all three people, she said. I have no choice but to take him home. Let's go home and clean you up, Mino, finally. Good riddance. If anything, at least the girl was a source of entertainment. She can still hear that. She gave them a gloomy look which makes the crowd gasp. The crowd turned silence. Sometimes you need to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. They left the party. What an interesting young Capulet, Prince said. If you want to preserve your hard work reputation, I'd suggest not getting involved with her. What do you say to that? He asked. But he's not paying attention to him, as if he was still watching her till she'll out of his sight. If you like this video and wants me to continue, comment the word Juliet.